What's up, Gemini? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting March 24th, 2025. Gemini, I hope all is well. The deck that I am using to do your messages this week will be listed in the description box. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you. We're just going to cleanse the energy here from doing Taurus's messages, not reading any reversals, and we shall begin. What are the messages for my twins this week? What's coming up for Gemini? What is the potential energy for Gemini? Energies for my twins. All right, let's give it a cut here, Gemini, and begin your messages. And we're going to begin with the very first card for you, and that is the Emperor's card, Major Arcana. Again, just informing you guys, like I did in the other videos that I just recorded, pay attention, please, to the Major Arcanas. They will express themselves in some fashion. All right, so we have the card of beauty here to start your energy off for the week. And that's a good thing because the Empress represents so many things, okay? So let's begin with the very first thing. It could represent there is some sort of pregnancy news around you, okay? You may be hearing about someone becoming pregnant, someone giving birth to a child. This could also be for the Geminis that I'm reading for this week. This week alone, having to, redraw or redraw that energy, bring that energy back towards yourself and focus on yourself, your own needs, taking care of yourself. This is a card that represents beauty, so it could be anything in terms of uh, internal beauty, external beauty. So you could be going to hair salons, barbershops, or whatever, modifying your diet, exercising more, just taking care of yourself, wellness. This is you having to not only love yourself, not only, redraw that energy back towards you momentarily. And this is just, not being selfish or anything like that. Maybe that you've extended yourself out to other people, and now it's time for you just to, you know, bring all that energy back and take care of your own needs for this week. I regard the Empress as Mother Nature. Spring is in the air, depending on what region you live in. For many of you, so you could just be spending some time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. Okay, this is feeling at peace, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, knowing what your worth is, what your value is, what it means to you, and what it means to other people. Okay, this is the Major Arcana Empress. Following that, Major Arcana, now we have for you the Eight of Swords. Okay, Eight of Swords is always related to some sort of doubts, fears, suspicions, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. She's blindfolded, she's wrapped up, she's surrounded by all of these swords. But you got to be careful here because this Eight of Swords on the trickier side could be not necessarily dangerous, but it could be, not to your best of interest if you are, worried about something or someone specific and that energy has yet to express itself or come to pass. All right. You want to make sure if you are dealing with the Eight of Swords, that you work on those energies, Gemini, as much as you can to reduce any types of stress or conflicting energies that you are having internally or externally. So, you can make things better for yourself. You don't want to let this energy just bypass you because it just gets worse if you don't do anything about it. Also, too, with the Eight of Swords, I get a break in communication with family members, friends, romantic partners, whether they're at a distance or not. Also, just thinking about whether or not, let me just throw a clarifier on that Eight of Swords. Yeah, I wasn't going to do it, but let me just throw it because it could mean so many things to so many people here, right? And, even the clarifier wouldn't be specific. All right, so why is the Eight of Swords here? Why did the Eight of Swords show up here for Gemini? What is the worries, concerns, anxiety, and fears? Now, if a court card shows up here, it's definitely could be related to a person, an exchange of energy that you may be having with that person, or it just could be you, you know, having to deal with the Eight of Swords energy in itself. All right. What is going on here? All right. So the possibility could be, well, judgment here. Okay. So someone is either worried about, could be stressing themselves out about some things that are discovered here, because, you know, I read the judgment card is what's hidden in the dark comes to light, right? So now, of course, that could be anything that is discovered about yourself, but I feel that, in all honesty, it could be, well, two things could be going on here. It could be that you're worried about someone discovering something about you that you didn't want them to know about, or the other way around. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna read here with that judgment card, and also to being that it's my woke card. Maybe there's some sort of fear or worry or concerns, Gemini, that is attached to something that you always wanted to do. Remember, this is my woke card, so when it shows up in your spread, it's either you move forward with something that you not necessarily slept on, but maybe not have had the time, or wasn't the best time for you to move on to something. Now, that could be a project, that could be a relationship, whatever the energy may be for you. All right. So there may be some sort of fears or hidden fears related to something that you've always wanted to do. Okay. And you're still having some sort of struggle with that. Following the judgment card here, now we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands from the other twins that I'm reading for will simply just be finding themselves to be extremely busy this week. The Ten of Wands comes in to assist you energetically to do whatever it is that is on your plate to do, whether it's scheduled or not, or not scheduled. I'm sorry. Following the Ten of Wands here, we got a couple cards that are in the reverse position. I don't know why. I thought I changed them all. Anyway, the Nine of Pentacles is a good money card. One of my big money cards here, financially independent, or you're seeking financial independence. For other Geminis that I'm reading for, it still would be a promotion, substantial pay raise, or bonus money. However, I regard the Nine of Pentacles as spending and splurging. We're in the season of people who have filed, you know, their taxes and now are receiving their refunds. If there's anything that you want to treat yourself or treat others with, and you have the access to this money, go ahead and do it. You're not to feel guilty about it, because this card is always related to having to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fruits of your hard work or your labor and your labor. Whether that hard work has come directly from the work that you do, and the recognition from your employer is in the form of a promotion, pay raise, right? Or bonus money. All right, that's the Nine of Pentacles. And also to the Nine of Pentacles, I read that there could be multiple options that may uh open to be open to Gemini this week. So always be on the lookout for anything opportunistic. All right, following the Nine of Pentacles here for you, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords represents your own energy here, and I always talk about she has the potential of gossiping. Be careful of not to gossip this week here, especially being the gossiper, and also to make sure that you are not, listening to other people when they tend to gossip. The Queen of Swords, excuse me, however, is about having to do something very major in terms of an action or decisions. She's very determined as well. She's sitting there on her throne waiting to execute. Okay, whatever it is that you're about to do. Now, mirrors over there to the Empress, so could be for a lot of Geminis that I'm reading for, taking care of yourself here. Okay, having to refocus or do something exclusively just for yourself, and that's not a problem. All right, up next now we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords here means that there is some level of stress that could be moving away from you, Gemini. Things are calming down, clearing out, smooth sailing, smooth passages. Um, I'm not going to answer that. Some of you may be traveling this week. If you are, you're going to be safe to and from. Also, too, the Queen of Swords here also could represent a major decision for any twin or Gemini that I'm reading for. That may be making a decision to move or relocate to a different area, right? And whether or not, because we do have the big money card here, the Nine of Pentacles, if that move or the relocation relates to any purchases of any property or land. All right, following the Six of Swords here, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is here. So the money, again, is looking very, very strong. It still will represent promotions, pay raises, bonus money, business opportunities, or it could just represent that the money for Gemini this week is looking very strong, looking very balanced, stable. You're grounded when it comes to your income. Yes, this could still represent the boss in the workplace environment. Maybe the judgment card that was clarifying the Eight of Swords has something to do with a Gemini that is fearful or nervous or worried about having to, maybe start a business, run a business. That could be it. Okay, my boss is getting on my nerves now. Okay. Anyway, so that's the Queen of Pentacles, or it could be just the attributes here of this Queen of Pentacles and how other people see or view you. Okay, you're dependable, you're reliable, you're stable. Um, Always, willing to help out and encourage. It doesn't always have to relate to any, financial loans or lending or anything like that. These people are usually good money handlers. Okay, never selfish or stingy. Following the Queen of Pentacles, now we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is the card that I always read when it comes to timing. This is my only timing card. So whatever it is that you could be waiting for, whoever it is that you could be waiting for, Gemini, I always say they may arrive in 2 days or 2 week period of time. Also, um, this is slowness and stagnation that could be going on. It's the number two. It could be referring to a relationship. It could be referring to a project. You could be waiting for some phone call to arrive, mail to arrive, a relationship to start or pick up. All right. And actually, the Two of Wands now gets a boost here because I always talk about in the past that if any movement cards, and we have the Six of Swords here, it does mirror over here to the Six of Swords. So that 2 days or 2 week period of time is now boosted up, and whoever it is, whatever it is that you may be waiting for, may come much quicker. All right. Moving projects forward, relationships pick up, and so forth. Waiting for that phone call arrives, the package arrives. Following the Two of Wands here, now we have the Major Arcana, the Magician. The Major Arcana, Magician, two sides that I always read. The most positive side we're going to start off with is manifesting your wants and your desires. So whatever it is that you're wanting or desiring to occur or happen in your life, if you're in the form of mantras, prayers, you know, put that energy out there to the universe or whoever your higher source of energy is that you pray to. Leave it alone. Stay in alignment with that energy, Gemini, and just keep the faith and have patience to know that whatever it is going to come to you eventually. Negative end, I read the Magician as an actual person. We still have to be careful here, Gemini, about those people that are cross our path. That could be strangers. That still could be family members, friends, or romantic partner. And I always say that these people are, have the capability or the tendency to pull, extract, energies from you. All right. They never seem to want to give. It's always having to achieve or acquire their needs or their wants. And that's most important to them. So, just use your best judgment to know the difference. All right, up next here for you is the Three of Pentacles. So this is the card of recognition. March 24th, energies are for this week. So by that Wednesday, 25th or 26th, there could be a form of recognition coming your way. And that could be coming straight through your employer in terms of a, small bonus, um, something that you worked hard on. Now it's time for you to get recognized, whether it's through your employer or not. Outside of your employer, maybe it's something that you worked hard on. Cross mirrors over here to the Empress. Maybe you worked hard on improving yourself or having to take back that energy and just focus on, improving yourself. The Three of Pentacles, I also read in terms of being introduced to somebody new and workplace love affairs and attraction. All right, so additional energies here for you, Gemini, this week. We got to the Queen of Wands, okay? Very intense, very passionate. She's focused on something or someone. You have quite a few people in here in this spread, so pay attention. This could be the interactions that you deal with in terms of how you go about your week. Very intense, very passionate. She can express herself, of course, in a sexual manner, usually pretty positive. She could also send in a burst of energy to any Gemini that I'm reading for who is creative or artistic to help you with your creativity, right? Up next here for you is the Three of Cups, all right? So there's a need to celebrate joy and happiness. That could be definitely with others, family members, definitely romantic partners, friends, could be co-workers after work, celebrating, for happy hour or whatever. Three of Cups could represent celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, something to be happy and joyous about. All right, so the last card I'm going to draw here for you, Gemini, in this spread is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups here, again, it's about paying attention to your intuition. There may be many options that open up to you, so always make sure that you trust your gut. Always go with the first impression that you get. The first impression that you get in that gut is always the correct answer. All right, so there's many choices that may come about for you to um, pick and choose from. Also, to the Seven of Cups in your spread could be an extension of energy coming towards you, since this is your reading, from family members, friends, romantic partners, in terms of love, dedication, devotion. All right. This is what I have for you this week, Gemini. I do apologize for the interruptions from the phone call. That was just my boss getting on my fucking nerves. But anyway, you guys have a safe, great week ahead. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Again, welcome any new subscribers. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Gemini, and I shall talk to you soon. Ciao.